I stopped feeding my kids table scraps when they were 3 years old, so if your child is refusing to eat or has become a very picky eater, do not worry, because in today's video, we are going to share with you one food that made my child eat again. This is the easiest recipe to make, only takes about 10 minutes, and it will get your child to eat again. Hi there, welcome to our channel where we share with you the best feeding tips, recipes, and meal ideas for your babies, toddlers, and kids. Before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new here, please consider subscribing so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Now let's get started with today's video. There are many reasons why your child may be refusing to eat or have become a very picky eater. One of the most common reasons is that the child has recently been exposed to a new taste or texture that they do and like. It could also be that they are going through a growth spurt and their appetite has increased. Whatever the reason, parents should never force their children to eat, because this can cause a negative relationship with food. Instead, parents should try to make meal times enjoyable and stress-free. When my son was 1 year old, he was a very good eater. He would eat anything I put on his high chair tray. However, when he turned 2 years old, he suddenly became a very picky eater. He refused to eat anything except for rice and chicken. This went on for several months, and I was getting very worried, because he was losing weight and was not gaining any muscle mass. I tried everything I could think of to get him to eat more varied foods, but nothing worked until I discovered a food that made my child eat again. That food is sweet potato fries. I know what you're thinking. French fries are not healthy. But trust me, these sweet potato fries are different. They're baked, not fried, and they are sweetened with honey, not sugar. Plus, they are so delicious that even adults will love them. Let's now go into the recipe. To make these sweet potato fries, you will need 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and salt and pepper to taste. The first step is to wash and peel the sweet potatoes. Then cut them into fries. I like to cut them into little fries so that they are easier for small hands to grip. Place the fries in a bowl, then pour over the olive oil and honey. Add some salt and pepper to taste. Mix well to coat the fries evenly with the oil and honey. Now spread the fries out on a baking sheet. Make sure not to overcrowd the pan. Bake in a preheated oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes, flipping halfway through. You want the fries to be tender and slightly crispy. If they are not crispy enough for your liking, you can turn the oven broiler on for the last few minutes of cooking. Once the fries are done, you can serve them immediately. I promise you, once your kids try these sweet potato fries, they will not be able to stop eating them. These sweet potato fries are so delicious. Not only are they healthy, but they are also super easy to make. Plus, they are a great side dish for any meal. I used to serve these sweet potato fries with chicken and broccoli. It was my son's favorite meal when he was 2 years old. These sweet potato fries are a healthier alternative to regular French fries. They are packed with nutrients and fiber, which is important for the proper growth and development of your child. Sweet potatoes are also a good source of beta-carotene, which is a form of vitamin A. Vitamin A is important for vision, skin health, and the immune system. I remember when my son started eating these sweet potato fries, he couldn't stop. He would eat a whole plate of them without even touching the chicken and broccoli I served with it. I was so happy to see him eating something other than rice and chicken. It gave me hope that maybe, just maybe, I could get him to eat other foods too. And guess what? I did. Over time, I was able to introduce other foods to my son by simply adding them to his meals. For example, if I was making sweet potato fries, I would add steamed vegetables like broccoli, carrots, or green beans. Or if I was making baked chicken, I would serve it with mashed sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes. It took a lot of patience and persistence, but eventually my son was eating a variety of foods again. Now that my son is 3 years old, he is a completely different eater. He loves to try new foods and is not as picky as he once was. I am so grateful that sweet potato fries helped me turn things around. I honestly believe that if it wasn't for those fries, my son would still be a very picky eater today. So if your child refuses to eat or has become a very picky eater, do not worry. Try serving them sweet potato fries. They may just be the perfect food to get your child to eat again. Here are 5 reasons why you should feed sweet potato fries to your kids. The first reason is that they are nutritious. As I mentioned earlier, sweet potatoes are a good source of beta-carotene, which is a form of vitamin A. Vitamin A is important for vision, skin health, and the immune system. Sweet potatoes also contain fiber, which is important for the proper growth and development of your child. The fiber in sweet potatoes helps to regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation. Additionally, sweet potatoes are a good source of potassium, which is an essential nutrient for all body functions. Potassium is also important for maintaining a healthy blood pressure. The second reason is that they are versatile. Sweet potato fries can be served as a side dish with any meal. They are also a great snack option for when you are on the go. You can make sweet potato fries ahead of time and reheat them in the oven or air fryer. The third reason is that they are delicious. I know I keep saying this, but it's true. Sweet potato fries are absolutely delicious. The natural sweetness of the sweet potato is brought out when they are baked with honey. Kids will love them. The fourth reason is that they are easy to make. Sweet potato fries are so easy to make, even a child could do it. All you need to do is cut up some sweet potatoes, toss them in some olive oil and honey, and bake them in the oven. And the fifth reason is that they are fun to eat. Kids love to eat foods that are cut into fun shapes. Sweet potato fries are no exception. The long stick-like shape of the fries makes them easy for little hands to grip. Plus, they look really cool. If you're looking for a nutritious, delicious, and fun snack or side dish for your kids, look no further than sweet potato fries. They may just be the perfect option for you. So the next time you're at the grocery store, pick up some sweet potatoes and give them a try. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And as always, I wish you and your family happy and healthy feeding.